morning, Pisces. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing the timeless week ahead reading for you. And what that regarding is whether you're Pisces Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising Pisces, at the time you're actually viewing this video, if it resonates with you, then focus and meditate upon what resonates, and what doesn't, leave it for another Pisces. Since it is a collective reading, it was probably meant for them. Let's go ahead and get started today. I am going to pull 3 cards out from the Zodiac 108 card deck. These have a lot of general information on them, and it helps give us a general focus as we're starting out with a basic 6-card spread. I'm going to use the Light Seers deck with that, as well as pull out clarifiers from the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck too. And then finally, at the end, we'll pull 2 Moonology cards. I'm not going to go into the guidebook today, though. Just the cards themselves to help focus and meditate. There's going to be enough information in this reading. I think you're going to have your hands full meditating upon it. All right, Pisces. These readings have been going real long, so I want to get started. I did have my grandkids out here this weekend. And while they're bundles of joy, and I love them to death, they also are bundles of germs. So I ended up catching a cold. And I've been taking medicine. I did take yesterday off when I normally do these readings. But believe me, I crashed out in the bed. I was like, oh no. Now the medicine I'm taking now does not put me out. It's, just a more daytime medicine. Try to help me get through this. So my voice may sound a little off. But I think I'm maybe just a little loopy. Don't take me on that word for it, and don't laugh at me. I might twist words, but we're all going to get into it and get to the main gist of it as well. Loopy more so too, but I'm slow. I've been slow, and I seem to wander off as I'm doing right now. I'm just blabbing. All right, just, and to be honest, I bet Pisces, you're my last reading today, so I'm looking forward to it. But at the same time, I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, Pisces, you guys understand. I'm a Pisces as well, so it is one of those things of, okay, you'll understand me. Let's get this done because we all want to know what's coming up in this upcoming week and deal with things. So I figure my fellow Pisceans, I will be in the last reading. I can just kind of let go and blah, 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 blah. All right, getting to it, Pisces. Here we go. We're starting out with the Zodiac 108 decks. This one, it is a birdcage. So you're definitely, feeling codependent, clingy, restless, oblivious, controlled, and it's the same anyways. You're wanting freedom. You're feeling trapped, or there's entrapment. You're feeling confined or maybe jealous. There's a lot going on that, and it really is based on how all the other cards come together and play with it. As you know, Pisces, constellation has showed up here. Network, support, associates, gathered, meetings, socializing, organization, a collection, exchanging data in connection with a large amount or quantity, blah, 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 blah. Once again, I'm getting into that blah, 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 but I'm trying to speed up our reading where it's not necessarily to be there. And then we have the worry beads. And Lord knows, Pisces, we do worry. Over anxious, over critical, overthinking. We worry about worrying. So worry, fear, anxiety, irritated. And a lot of it, is from being bored, or you start to feel this uneasiness. Even with worrying, sometimes it actually has a calming, soothing effect on a Pisces. You start doing something repetitious, like start cleaning, you de-escalate things, and a lot of times it's just, you need to vent out your worries and concerns, and once they're out, okay, it's out, it's off my shoulders, it's out there in the universe. And so you do, you babble and you talk and you speak, just as I'm doing right now, right? Mm-hmm. All right, Pisces, we're starting out here with the Light Seers tarot deck here on the first 6, and we have Judgment card upside down. Normally, this is a spiritual awakening, but being it's upside down, it's telling me that you probably already had the spiritual awakening. You just haven't answered the call to take action, because it's usually Awaken, time to take action. Well, you've been going through this spiritual awakening, but you have not responded to the call to take action. Thus, you're feeling like you're trapped, confined. You're not moving forward. You're not gathering with the collective, and you're not, you got your fears and anxieties. They're holding you back. You're not answering the call to take action. You've had the spiritual awakening. You're just not taking the call to action. And here's the hangman. You're like, wait a minute, I'm trying to see things in the 3D world from a different perspective, because the hangman is not spiritual awakening. You have two major arcana cards, is the hangman and the hermit. And the hermit is the one going within yourself, the spiritual aspects, the intuition stuff. The hangman is the physical 3D realm. Everything, people, places, persons, things. You're upside down here in the physical 3D world, looking at it, trying to figure out, okay, hanging upside down, everything's upside down. You're just kind of stuck there. But you're trying to see it from another perspective. And then you have the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands usually signifies some type of travel or want to travel. You are on the shoreline, and you've expanded, you've grown, but you're looking to explore other lands, so to speak. You want to get away. You want to have your freedom, and you're looking at a possible traveling, whether that's for pleasure or business. But you are looking to expand in your traveling. Now, Pisces, we have the Nine of Wands here, though. You do have a defensive fence put in place. You've done a lot of growth, and you come very far, and you're quite proud of yourself. Even though you feel maybe a little wounded, it's been a lot of hard work getting to where you're at, and you've put the line in the sand, so to speak. You've made a fence, and that fence is, not, it is keep what's within from getting out, kind of that birdcage aspect, contain, as well as what's without, keep it from getting within. So it's kind of a two-way street there, having this fence that kind of looks like you building a bird cage around yourself, Pisces, to be honest. So you need to watch that, because a lot of times that is not what is needed. And we'll clarify that more with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. You do have the Queen of Swords. And in this deck, you can see she's very perceptive. She is intelligent. She looks at things factually and logically. She knows the difference between fact and fiction. And she does spot. She's the one who spots the red flags first, the little warning signs. And she is quick that when warning signs are flashing, that she often will just, nope, deception, cut, and just cut it out of her life, not want to deal with it. She does not like deception and lies. She doesn't want to deal with it. She's the Queen of Swords. Pisces is very critical when it comes to that. And she isn't going to use emotion. She will just cut it out of her life, and possibly have a fence protecting those emotions, because we all know Pisceans can be very emotional. All right, the water sign of Pisces, you also have the Five of Pentacles. So you are feeling claustrophobic here. Five of Pentacles is feeling isolated, abandoned, all alone. It's a feeling of lack of some kind. But as you can see in this one, they're definitely imaging the lack of companionship, the feeling all alone and isolated. And once again, we're coming back to you're trapped. You're feeling like a hostage, wanting to get out. You do have right above that need to want to travel. You got it there. But at the same time, you're kind of hung up, and you're not exactly pushing forward. And there's no progression this upcoming week, Pisces, that I'm seeing here. A lot of it, you do seem fretful and, uneasy. I mean, you're bored, but you're just having a hard time moving forward. And, you do need to, resolve this stuff. We got this, the constellation card, gathering together, social networking, getting connected with others, meeting others. And, that's going to really help with this isolation, is getting yourself and getting out there. Don't Don't lock away within the bird cage. Don't build a bird cage around yourself and hide yourself, Pisces. You do have, and I know it's not easy. Trust me, it is not easy, especially if you're one of those introverted Pisces. It is not easy putting yourself out there in front of people and getting, just networking, talking to others so you're not so alone. But that is looking less needed. But we're going to clarify. We got the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. 3 cards for the Judgment card upside down. What does Pisces need to know? Okay, so the Judgment card, like I said, you had your spiritual awakening. There was a call to take action and you're holding off. And the reason you're holding off is you're focused on past failures. You're so focused on past failures, a relationship failure, or just, you're so focused on the past, you can't answer that call to take action. You're still like, no, I'm still within. I'm dealing with my past failures here, you're saying. And you're like, I need to be like this knight, slow and steady. I'm trying to awaken to myself to be just slow, stable, steady progress, slow. It is not just going to happen. My call to action just isn't going to happen like that. I have to go slow here. I need to, be sure-footed when I step down. That's just what I need to do right now. That's my stability. Because, there's this relationship, this contract, this negotiation. You're working your way towards it. You're over here still focused on this. There is 2 cups here, right behind him. Look, 2 cups there, Pisces. 2 cups here. So there is a chance. You're definitely working to the call to take action to possibly another relationship. But you're like, no. I got all these excuses why, but it is just to make sure I have stable footing. I got to go really slow here. And make sure I don't make the same mistakes. You're focused here. You don't want to make the same mistakes. So yeah, you have not answered the call to take action. You're fretting. You're anxious right here. You're fretting, anxiety, worrying because you don't want to be isolated. You want a relationship, but you're scared. You're worrying and fretting, and you just don't want to make the same mistakes. And so the call to action, and I'm feeling this myself, as a Pisces, it's like, oh my gosh, everybody's hearing my whole story right now, at least at the moment. Maybe, probably not all of it, because as many know, we have other signs, and I am a Pisces Sun, but a Gemini ascendant. I have a Libra moon, as well as my Aquarius is Venus. So I got quite a smorgasbord to pull upon all over the place. So anyways, I'm getting distracted here. So here we go. The Hanged Man came in. We had the Hanged Man for Pisces. 3 cards to clarify that. Ooh, they need to have like a buzz or a gun show on me here, Pisces. And I can't believe with you guys I am. See, I've been taking that medicine today, so I told you and warned you I would be a little more loopier than you're used to. All right, so the Hanged Man, the physical 3D world, there is a loving cup, a romantic cup being offered to you coming in with this Knight of Cups. It's romance, it's loving, it's compassion, it's affectionate. You also have this King of Swords here. The King of Swords is coming in as well, and, he's very critical. It's all about facts and logic, and but he knows how to make decisions. He knows how to lead. So with the Knight of Cups, you got this Pisces, Scorpion, or Cancer energy coming through with the Knight of Cups, and it may be younger than you, or, it may be... but it's a romantic offer coming in, affectionate. You have this King of Swords, excuse me. He is an older gentleman who may be older. He's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, all air signs. His swords are air signs. He's got these qualities coming in, fair and balanced. yet at the same time, very critical, and you're sitting there undecisive. I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to do. I don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't want to. I don't want to fall for delusions. I don't want to fall for an illusion. And I want to know what's the real gem. What's the treasure? I am so anxious and fretful. I am going to make the wrong choice again. So that is coming there, and it's got you all hung up, trying to look at things from a different perspective, but you're just hanging and sweet in there still, Pisces. So here we are, the Three of Wands, the wanting to travel, just find new shores, to move on, to expand. All right, Pisces, 3 cards clarify that Three of Wands. And of course, Three of Wands pops right out again. So you definitely have this need for wanting to travel and needing to travel. You just feel this inner knowing you need to travel. You need to go somewhere. You need to expand your horizons. And it's coming in. Look at this Eight of Wands. It is a fast action, passionate energy message coming into you about it's coming in at this broken heart. Your heart has been broken. And you have, feel like you've been stabbed in the heart. It is devastating you. You are wanting to run away. You're technically travel. You need to see new things. You need to leave the past behind you. And this fast message coming in saying you need to expand your horizons, move on, move away, find something new to focus on rather than this heartbreak. So Pisces, there you go on that. Now, clarification on this Nine of Wands as well. 3 cards for building up this fence. Nothing comes in, nothing goes out. All right, Pisces. Yeah, there we are. That feeling of lack and isolation left out in the code. It's all because you built your own fence up, Pisces. You build up this fence, put your boundary lines in the sand, and there you are. You're feeling lack and going, oh, woe's me. Why me? Well, you did it to yourself, your own free will and choice. You build up a fence, and here it is again. Nine of Wands, building up that fence, making that bird cage. I mean, look at this. You've been building up, making your own bird cage, entrapping your own self within it. And you're not even noticing when a cup of love comes in. So there's a divine arm coming out of the sky offering you this cup of love. And you're so focused on the past, not wanting to make past mistakes. You're looking at all that past love and saying, man, you're so focused on the past. You're not seeing this divine guidance of a cup coming in. You're purposely, look at the hands crossed. To be honest, you probably do see it, Pisces. You're just being stubborn. Look at those hands crossed. Look at that attitude on that face. You know that cup of love's coming in for you. You see the offer, and you know it is a divine source directing that cup of love. And you're like, I'm not ready. No, I don't want to see it. I do not see it. And you are really, you're throwing a tantrum there, Pisces. Come on. All right, the Queen of Swords, Pisces. Like I said, you see the warning red flags, the warning signs, and without emotion, because you locked up that emotion behind that fence. As the Queen of Swords, you're looking factually, truthfully, logically, and you see that warning of red flag or something that looks like a red flag. Oh my God, you're like, nope, that's deception, that's deceit, and just cut. You got that sword. You're like, nope, just cutting that out of there. That's not for me. But you're really forgetting that you have this Queen of Wands energy here. This Queen of Wands energy is a fiery passion. She's energetic. She's got motivation to expand and explore, and she's progressive and nurturing, but she's fiery, passionate, Pisces. And you got this Knight of Energy, this fiery passion coming in towards you. And it's like, he's riding in so fast with this passionate energy, wanting to share with the Queen of Wands. Look at it coming together. Youthful vigor and energy. And you got this right in the middle. You're so focused on the lies, the deceit. You're not going with your heart space, your loving cups, or your fiery, passionate energy. You're totally ignoring those, those urges within you. You're focused on, I just got stabbed in the back. I didn't see it coming. I don't want to deal with that again. What if that happens again? You are so anxious about the past and you're focused on it. Pisces, you got to break away from that. You do. You got to break away from it. Right now, yeah, you're Queen of Swords. You're all in about, I got stabbed in the back. I didn't see it coming. There were so many lies, so much deception, and it all added up, and it killed me. I'm dead. Remember, you don't stay in this cycle. The sunrise right there. It's a rebirth card, kind of like the death card. It is a cycle-ending card. You need to let it go, because if you let it go, then you can start a fresh new cycle of truth. Start that with that Ace of Swords. You got to start a fresh new cycle, but you got to let this go. And then you get this fiery, passionate energy coming into you. Oh, I don't mean to be yelling at you. And to be honest, I'm kind of yelling at myself. So don't get mad at me. I'm getting upset with myself too, because I'm talking like this and I'm hearing my voice echo back at me as a Pisces, and I'm like, damn, that reader is good. I'm just saying. Sometimes it happens that way. It doesn't always happen. So don't think I'm just reading my life story out of a book, because a lot of times I'm like, well, there must be some other Pisces. Hopefully it's resonating. But yeah, I am feeling this one. Maybe it is because, I got this code and I'm just on a whole different level of contact this time with my intuition. All right, Pisces, this is dragging out. Let me push forward here and push through this. Five of Pentacles, the whole isolation thing, girl. Or guys, I know there's both out there. All right, Three of Pentacles comes up. To get out of this isolation, you need to start collaborating, networking, team working with others. Get some assistance, add some different elements and details to your life. Others have ideas and opinions that can contribute to breaking you out of this isolation stage. You got yourself, you're not trapped. Even with this card, look at this, Pisces. Look at that key in the corner that's lit up. You're not locked in there. Grab that key, open up the lock, and let yourself out. You're the one who locked yourself in there. That key's in there with you. You locked yourself in there. Right there. You tied yourself up in knots, blindfolded yourself because of these truths, these things of deceptions and whatnot that you didn't see coming. And now you're feeling anxious because you're like, I'm going to get hurt again. I don't want to get hurt. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stand here. And if I don't see it and I don't move, I won't feel it either. That's not true, Pisces. You got Seven of Swords here. That's a sneaky card, deception. And to be fair, this time, I don't think it's someone else lying to you, Pisces. This is you lying to yourself. You're like, oh, if I share these two truths here, that will distract everybody. And no one needs to know about these truths within me. These are my real truths. And I'm just going to steal those away. No one needs to see those truths about me. I don't want anybody to see that. And I don't want no one to know about that truth. I'm just going to leave these two truths. I'll seem all transparent, but I'm going to hide these other truths. And that's what you're doing. You're deceiving yourself, Pisces. You're deceiving yourself. And it's keeping you isolated, not necessarily asking for help, keeping yourself entangled in your own deception. You're deceiving yourself. Oh, this is a powerful reading, Pisces, and I hope it's resonating with someone else rather than just me. Okay, yeah, let's pull 2 Moonology cards because this reading has really been dragged out. Pisces, 2 Moonology cards, something for you that will resonate and help you focus and meditate on it today. This card's been coming out a lot, and I do think it has to do with us being in the Scorpio season. This is full moon in Scorpio, and it says it's time to release negativity. So Pisces, that's what all this is. This is negativity. And if you keep putting yourself in these anxious, fretful, negative energy cycles, all you're going to do is attract more of that negative energy into yourself. If you sit here, the universe doesn't understand lack. It doesn't understand negativity. If you sit here and say, I don't want to be alone, the universe is going, Pisces, she wants to be alone. It doesn't recognize that. Don't. Negativity. Release the negativity, Pisces. As well as bottom of the deck. New moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So whether, this travel is business related, like I said, everything comes down to you do need to start networking. You do need to push forward from staying within, being a hermit, isolating yourself. You need to reach out, connect with others, network, as well as just get out and about. Get out and gather with meetings with others, talk with others, start to open up, take down those defenses, Pisces. Open yourself up. Allow yourself to be more positive. All right, Pisces, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, hit that like button down below. And not only does that let me know you want more readings like this, but it does help my channel move up in the YouTube recognition to advise for others to view. Is this your first time and it resonated? Hit that subscribe button. That way you'll get notified next time I upload another reading for you. All right, Pisces, I wish you the best this upcoming week. We'll catch you next time. Bye.